Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Get your guesses in. What time do you think it is? It is 9:30 p.m. Yeah, not a.m. Don't be ridiculous. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing fine. Yeah, why am I recording this so late? I don't know. I played more of the deck fillers I've been playing to work towards that video. And I got to a point where I was like, damn, I should take a break. I don't know. One of the games pulled a pretty big bait and switch on me that made me go, yo, wait a minute. I'm excited to talk about that game more in depth. But anyway, I took a break and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play World of Warcraft for a little while. I'm gonna go farm something meaningless. Anyway, the servers went down and the game's exploding right now. So, here I am. I got nothing better to do. Guess I'll record another Monster Train. I should do Into the Breach, but I don't know. It feels good to get a Monster Train ahead. Personally, this is a day before recording, by the way. I'm ahead a day. This is a backlog episode. I should do Into the Breach though, but I've already hit start, so here we are. Like, once I get to this point in the video, I'm locked in, because if I close, I think I'd lose the streak. Actually, maybe not. No, you would. It would definitely take it away from you for doing a reset like that. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today we're Exile Wurmkin, Exile Umbra, Soul Sucker, Rage, Diligent, Hosting Kin, Immortal Trade, Ancient Resonance. Sure. That's alright. Ancient Resonance is good. This is, once again, I am not skipping Cheater's Hand because I don't want to play it. I'm skipping Cheater's Hand because there's a better option. Refracting Lenses with Exile Wurmkin, a clan that tends to play for consumes, is very good. Now I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling the most inspired today. I'm not feeling too wacky, silly. I'm gonna play Marshord. I know, but look, I just want the W. Today, I'm not feeling anything too crazy. Maybe they show me a Shadow Eater, we talk about it a little bit, but I'm gonna play the straightforward, easy to follow line. Sorry, I got a lot of yawns in me. I don't know, I was feeling a little tired too. I almost skipped recording this video and just like laid down for half an hour, but that didn't sound very good to me. I'm gonna play bottom floor because I do not think I have the damage output to kill on the other floor. Sorry, I don't know if I have the damage output to kill this wave right here. Oh, that's frightening. There's a lot of ways to look at this, actually. Because, okay, in 75% of cases, I should be 100% fine with this point. Yeah, look at that. Great job, Plink. So, the only way that that's bad is if I end up also missing the... If I double miss and then I don't get the collector, but it was a good enough rate that I'm okay with it. Anyway, Steward goes here. Hostingkin sends this foot soldier to the back. And we play an Echo Break. It doesn't really matter where. It doesn't make a big difference. That damage is lost. And our egg catches now. Now... two schools of thought here. No, you know what? It's actually fine. I'm gonna say two different ways to go about this, but I can just guarantee it. So I'm up 7 HP on this combat, which is good with me. That's a definite net positive. I was a little unsure of the trial, and I think I would have taken damage, although I might have been able to hatch in time to catch those guys on the top floor. Hard to say, really. Now what you love to see here is no infused non-extract card, but I am happy with this run if I click on every time there's a consume offered. So, well, that's not true because they're going to show me nothing but packed morsels for consumes in the next pick now, and I'm not going to be happy about that. So anyway, I'm going to take Shelter. No, it's Prismal Dust. I am happy to take Prismal Dust. What the hell? What a unit draft. Shadow Siege, Kinhost Vessel, Glug Cider. So you may remember, not too long ago, Glug Cider had his moment. Glug Cider did have his day. It was not a great day, but he had it. Oh man, it's really hard to justify picking this unit here. It was okay when I had base charge, but without base charge, like, how do you ever play this? And how do you fit an egg behind it? Oh man, I don't know. I want to play Shadow Siege. I'm happy to click on Shadow Siege. One of these days it's going to give me my Shadow Siege opener. Now I'm going to go left and I'm going to see a multi-strike and I'm going to go, oh, but what about the Shadow Siege? I could play it with Shadow Siege. And then I'm going to rationalize, no, you can't really play it with Shadow Siege. That sounds very difficult to swing. And I'm right. But it's lame. But like, here's the thing, right? And I think this is a great point of where I draw the line when it comes to this stuff. I'm gonna pick First of Kin here. This is about where I draw the line. There is no guarantee that when I multi-strike this Shadow Siege, it doesn't end up completely worthless for the remainder of the run, right? At the end of the day, it's very likely that this unit is not playable. And so, as fun as it is, I'm gonna play First of Kin. I could give my First of Kin the Shadow Siege infusion. Now, this makes him very big, but it means that he'll be incompatible with... Well, I could take double space, and then I could slip Echo Right on the floor with First of Kin. This unit, if I make it, is a 90 × 2 baseline. So I do think it's pretty good. But is it good enough? I'm not sure. Is it good enough to stand on his own, or what? Well, what am I going to do with the Shadow Siege otherwise? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think it's fine. I'm actually down to try this double space idea. My man's a 9105 with multi-strike, so, you know. And now there's some really crazy high rolls, like any space prisms or things of that nature are very good. One size would be good too. It's a little bit of a disappointing starter to be sure, but, I mean, disappointing because it would be fun. Oh my fucking god. Wait a minute. Wait, he's huge. Hey man, you been hitting the gym or what? You been working out? You been pumping the irons? What's going on here? My man's a little bit wide. I take it back, I'm no longer disappointed in this run. This is, what more could you want, really? Look at him, he's huge. The early game is now very much in our favor. We're strong through, like, Combat 6, honestly. Should coast right up to Fell without much problem. Purple and Consume, absolutely. These cards are not good because they don't say Consume, and it's a shame there's not Space Prism. But that's okay. There's a lot of things we can see here that make this run good too. We're looking for high rolls still. A part of me wants to go to the right. I don't need health at all. So the right lets me duplicate a Consume, like Hosting Kin, for example. Or, if there's like a sketches here, I can play around that. There's no sketches. There's a base charge! Glug Cider! No! Oh! Glug Cider! I didn't have faith and I wasn't rewarded, I gotta tell you. It stings a little bit. It's a little bit of a sting. I don't like it. Doesn't feel good right there. But, alas. Too bad the Bog Chrysalis wasn't in the last one. I could play Shadow Siege Bog Chrysalis with multi-strike. That'd be pretty good. And that sucks. I do need my removals pretty heavily. I actually think this is a great time to take Calcified Ember because that's 3 more consumes down the line. We pick up Trader's Quill. It's very good, but I could have had 2 Glug Cider runs in 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. How long has it been? Where am I? And I didn't. And I didn't take it. I said, no, there's no way that Glug Cider is going to be playable here. I should have known. Ugh, my head. Me too, Talos. Me too. I'm not unhappy about this, though. The guy is very large. He does have great properties. Like, look at him. He's extremely wide. But I'm not really going anywhere with that thought. He is just very wide. I mean, I think that this run is probably fine. It's just fun to look for high rolls now to see what we can come up with here. Oh yeah, I guess that would work like that. Funny how this one plays out too with hosting king, because it pushes first. Anyway, the big thing with this guy, so big downside of this fight of course is the days. Big upside of this fight of course is I have Wurmkin, or no, I have, sorry, the other clan. Umbra survivability commons, so we're sitting here on like Prismal Dust and what's that other card called? Immortal Trade, that's the one I've been waiting for. There it is, I didn't close World of Warcraft. Or sorry, Battle.net. I should really remove my friends from my favorites so that it doesn't make the ping when they enter the game now. It was a non-issue for an extremely long time, but now here we are. I don't really need to know. It's like pretty whatever. Oh, 5 there. What a shame. Anyway, I shouldn't take 2. Oh, I should also not press end turn for fun. I should definitely get my 10 HP there. That's not a good mistake to make. Tramplestone? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Glareminder, what the hell? There's 3 rare units on this run. Glareminder, keep this guy out of here. Okay, I am down to play a space start. A space start gives us some good long-term ideas here. Umbra banner, I'm gonna go left. I think it's better. I think it's better to get the removals. I think we do need the removals. We need to get this deck cleaned up a little bit. But the relics are good. We want to bank money to high roll a relic or 2 in this run. I'm looking for multi-stray. Okay. I mean, you can't take large stone. He's already too big. There's no way you make him wider. I am down for a +10 piercing ancient resonance. I think that card is very strong for us. That's a card you hang your hat on. I almost like just spam clicked there. Gotta slow down there, buddy. I don't know what that was at all. I'm gonna bank my money here. Again, we're strong for a really long time. Maybe just through the whole run, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm doubtful, to be honest with you. But this unit kind of goes. I'll play mid-floor on a turn like this. I think I care. I'm just gonna throw the etches out because I don't think that they're gonna be any use otherwise. Order, by the way. I'm doubtful that I'll get anything else out of him. I just let this guy sit here and throw hosting pins at the enemies. And that's pretty much all I have to do, really. I have to play Immortal Trade. That was the other part. I have to play Immortal Trade or 2. Probably just 1. Let's play 2. I should probably play less than 2. Although I will win before this enemy becomes a problem, so just pretend like I planned for that. 0, by the way, is the damage taken. Just pretend like I had that all planned out. Because I did, of course, I knew. I wasn't tracking it, but I figured I'd be fine. Total Recall is good. More Consumes is good. Not Shroud Spike, that's a bad consume. It's purple, it consumes, and it's an X cost card. This would be the greatest card in the universe if I didn't have to target a morsel with it. I would pick that card in a heartbeat. Excavated Ember from Calcified now. Excellent news. So I want more than anything else to go to a trinket shop. Because we can see... Well, we could see sketches. That would be fun. Or we could see... Mind Jacks, which would also work. 7 energy on the first turn of battle is actually really good for us. And I can still afford to reroll and buy another. Plus my magic power for consuming is fine. Not exact. I mean, this is just a great example of what I was gonna say. No matter what, we're gonna be pretty happy with what we see here. Hard to pick 2 relics that aren't gonna be good for us. But we could have been a little bit better off than this, I suppose. I actually don't really feel like I need to remove anything right now. I don't necessarily feel like I need the setup here. Armor 15. So, how much health does my guy have? 105? I think it's okay. I don't know. This could be... Crystal Cloak could rob me here. So what am I going to do about that? That's the big question mark. Well, I was thinking I could wait on playing Echo Right. I think that's going to be the idea. I'm gonna play First of Kin on a high floor, and I'm gonna wait to play Echo Right. Or Blink, why not? You do you, Blink. I'm not here to judge anymore. I'm here to bear false witness. Blink didn't do that shit. I don't believe it. You know what, I'm gonna go as far as to say I don't believe in Blink. I don't think Blink is real. Yeah, there, I said it. It's been on my mind for a while. I don't think Blink is real. I don't think Blink exists. No, use the Immortal Trade reasonably often, just to be sure. Yeah, this will now make First of Kin full health into the Relentless, which is good. No total recall timing, but that's okay. Now I should draw in time my Echo Ray. I'm telling you, investigate the excavated embers. They always stick together. Do not believe their lies. With that big Prismal Dust also we're 100% fine. But here's the fruition. My plan comes to fruition. Here's a little something for you. Alright, Blink, don't let me down here today. What the fuck? Blink? Are you feeling alright, Blink? That's kinda weird, I think. What the? That was a 1 in 16, Blink. You're supposed to miss those. What about the content, dude? I'm supposed to be angry. I'm supposed to go on a big angry rant about how bad of a card Blink is. You're not supposed to just win that shit for me. Weird. Well, now I have to make like a wow, Blink is so good sort of thing, you know? I gotta make a thing out of it. We could pick here Wurmkin etchings or broken memories. I think I picked Wurmkin etchings personally. It's just 5 more consumes. Unless I am like 100 to 0'd in a combat, I am never going to die on this run. I'm not die to chip damage. I will be full health every time. It's like a combat has to put a wave up that full health kills me pretty much at this point. Caverns are good. We could always get one size. Hold over for the Ancient Resonance. Wait, don't let me go look at the caverns. Little for the greater good. It's a little expensive for the greater good, but melee weakness and sap. We have trample. Definitely take melee weakness here. Yeah, now he does a lot of damage. But he's so wide. He's like so big. Crazy. I'm gonna go for a holdover Ancient Resonance. I definitely have to take energy off of that, which isn't great. This deck is very expensive and awkward, but I don't know, I guess it's alright. I'm gonna cut out 2 Blinks here. I'll save the rest of my money. I wanna save it for Trinket Shop, and then what's the 10 here? Intrinsic, anything worth it? Nah. Because I already have turn 1 energy through Firebox, so I don't really care about the +2 energy card. I have 7 on turn 1. I don't think it's too worth it. It's a shame I didn't get this guy quick, but we'll have frontline on the after I take space here. I think I'm going to take space here, by the way. I think it's going to turn out to make more sense for me to play a space upgrade than anything else. I think it's kind of risky otherwise, basically. I need Echo Right to provide the front line. Well, I need Echo Right's monster to provide the front line here, really. Otherwise, I fear we will be a little bit steamrolled. But, hey, First of Kin's holding it down pretty well. He's not doing too bad. Needs a little bit of help here and there, and he's got it all under control. I actually hatch this guy, which would be wild. I'm gonna focus on the top floor, though. I really want to put my consumes into First of Kin, but a little help to Echo Right doesn't hurt. I also need to kill these enemies. The Rangers. Oh, Ember. As long as Wurmkin Etchings brings me back 5 cards, I don't really need to care what they are all that much. I know I have 2 Embers next turn, so it's a great time to hit Immortal Trade, actually. There's 480 damage going from Fel's health bar. Yeah, so I know I can play an Immortal Trade and keep my Ancient Resonance, which is very good. Play Shelter. I'll also play Total Recall. Now, I don't think I'm going to hit my man for 23 damage through Echo Break. That doesn't seem like a good proposition. This hatches my egg. It's probably worth. Weird. I didn't play Ancient Resonance, and I don't mind. I hope that Fel goes top floor again, honestly. If she goes top floor again, I'll probably just kill. Or come close anyway. It's so wild. That does so much damage. Yeah, so what do we got? We got 543 over there. So every card that I play is going to take quite a bit. I mean, every one of these is just damage added. I'm gonna just play the Prismal Dust for the damage. Yeah. Fel's basically dead. Down to 492. It's all over Fel. Pack it in. Yeah, I mean, GG, good fight, good fight. The man is very large and he's very in charge. 30 damage card. This shit does 35 in an AoE with Piercing. I mean, yeah, Notice Stone's gonna go pretty wicked on this run. We all knew that, though. 660 is not a great amount of damage, but should be enough with a little help. I'm not picking Blazing Bolts here. I've already got way too many expensive cards. So the space upgrade is only really a shame if I hit here. Let's see what we see before I make any further claims. I'm actually, you know what sounds kind of good here? Let me take a quick look over at the other trinkets. Spells with Consume have a chance to be discarded. Now, I don't remember if Etch needs them to be... Yeah, it does say needs to be consumed. I think Wing Clippings is bad, because I don't think you get Etch when this card goes off. But I think it's good because every relic says when a card with Consume is played. So I'm going to get extra plays on things like Trader's Quote. I'm going to go Wing Clippings. I don't know how it is going to perform. Need any of these. Oh no, I want to take Serrated Mandibles, that's right. Because if I see Bog Slime now, Serrated Mandibles is wicked. Refined Void, Held Banners, Corusca, all pretty bad. Cleansing Water, Prototype, Concussive Coals. I'll go Cleansing Water. Martial Order 3. The floor is going to have a lot of space used up when this egg hatches. I'm interested to see how this works with Etch though. I actually don't know. Just off the cuff, I have no idea. I'm gonna take the trial because I'm hungry and I want money. So I think the general rule is going to be to put the Bog Deep Cocoon in front. Okay, yeah, so when it preserves, you actually do not get an Etch trigger. That is what I expected based on the reading of the words, but it is a bit of a shame nonetheless. I'm a little sad. It's okay though. Holdover doesn't put it directly on top. I'm gonna say something else there, but whatever it was is gone from my mind now. Whatever it was. Oh, I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Just imagine that whatever I said was very poignant and you go, Actually, if you would like, you could actually just type, very interesting in the comments section now. That would be good. Oh, I think what I was saying is that you put your scalars in front, but that doesn't seem like something that's worth me making a mental note of. Because if I ever interrupt myself in a run to say something else, I usually will like basically tag it in my brain and I'll go, yeah, there's something here. Trace back in the mind and find what we were talking about so you can finish this line. Finish the topic. And I did that there. I had to do something. I had to cover up an attack or something. And then I traced back the line and I went, really? That seems worthless. Let's keep looking. And I never found whatever I was looking for. Anyway. This run's pretty strong. I wonder if the preserved is... I think it is a net positive. But our Bog Deep Cocoon's gonna look a little worse for wear. definitely down to cut some of these starter cards. It's been a while since I've been in a position like this where having the starter cards isn't good. Like, usually you have so much draw that you just play them as long as they're purple. But not here. Draw 3, apply consume, or consume and return 3 random spells. I don't hate ambient charge, but I don't think I want any of this. Stop showing me a X-costed purple card I can't play. I can't pick Shroud Spike. I have no morsels. Stop it. Monster Train. Cut it out. I want to go duplicate something, I guess. Because, I mean, health is sad. Steel Shop's sad. I'd be going right just for removals. Wing Steel. Sure, buddy, you're back on the force. Jackstrips is actually pretty worthwhile too, I think. You know, kind of shocking. I'm just gonna say it. Kind of surprising with the number of relics that I saw on this run that I never saw it. It's nice because it makes the space play the correct choice, but kind of shocking. Split Anvil's good. Because I was looking for, if you remember, I was looking for Mind Jacks to get +1 space on the middle floor. Yeah, that's right. I had to think about that for a second because I went, wait, that doesn't seem right. But no, that would have worked out. That thought is correct. Oh, don't forget to take your last 10 pack shards, by the way. Intrinsic on... This is why I triple check this shit. I'll do Excavated Ember, it doesn't hurt. Look at that, we almost got enough to go off the screen in relics. We got a lot. And yet, despite seeing like 3 steel shops with money to buy everything in them, I did not reach the card I was looking for. I'm gonna play bottom 4 because I hate dealing with purifiers. Where the fuck did that shelter come from? Did you see that? Am I okay here? Whose shelter was that? Wouldn't you leave that? Or... reserved on the one that would hatch them? Yeah, that's okay. Now, playing bottom floor, of course, does come with the downside of I have to deal with light wings, but it's actually not a downside because no matter what I do, I can consume a card, and consuming a card does 30 damage. Or I should say, I can play a card with consume, which does 30 damage. Something's going on with these card draws. Someone check the tapes. There's something wrong here. I don't know. I'm gonna heal it back anyway. I think I can ignore the curses from the damage perspective. What is going on? I think that this is a weird thing with where I'm putting my mouse over where the card needs to land in my hand. So it's just speed placing it in my hand. I don't know. Like if you put a mouse here? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's specifically with in-combat draws? I don't know. Interesting, too, to note that I actually didn't see Bog Slime in this run, which I also would have been happy about. Umbra Stone? I guess it was my literal bottom card, so... Anyway, we're out of control. It's kind of fun to see really large lads, though, because these are... I don't know if you've noticed this. I actually did not piece this together until just now, but... The Bog Wurmling is also a reskin of the First of Kin. A lot of units in this game are, like the Sirens come in pairs, right? There's 2 Sirens, they are reskins of each other. I think the Bog Wurmling is also a reskin of the First of Kin, because First of Kin shares with Keeper of Echoes, but it looks like he also shares with Bog Wurmling. An interesting little fun fact. You live at 1? You don't. Worth mentioning, I suppose. This is probably one of the highest space floors I've played in recent memory, though. What I'm doing right now is I'm fishing for an episode title. I gotta say something that I'll remember when I wake up tomorrow as worthy of making into the title. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard. But I think this one's gonna be something along the lines of the widest floor ever conceived. But the thing is, you might click that and go, where's Glug Cider? Because that sounds like a Glug Cider hook. Why am I playing bottom floor? Well, primarily because it's easier to play on bottom floor. The Divinity requires less of you in terms of survivability when you're down here. So we can kill both of these and then get a 10x damage shield. So it doesn't matter who you put it on because the sweep damage will not threaten me enough. Did none of those consume? I got 4 cards not consumed there? No way. Okay, we got one, we got one. That might actually be really bad for me though. Because now it's certain someone's looking like they may not pass away of natural causes. Okay, he died. He hatches rather. That's kind of wild, huh? That's crazy. Wow, that's actually unbelievable now that I start to think about it. Played 7 consumes and 5 of them didn't get caught. 5 out of 7 is not as crazy as 4 out of 4 though. Anyway, I don't care about this enemy, of course. I'm sure you're well aware by now. This enemy's survival does not faze me in the slightest. Alright, video game. I got like 2 cards I care about here. Ancient Resonance, Umbra Stone. Please don't put them in the bottom 5. Thank you. Or sorry, I should say bottom 4. Talking about Wing Steel here. Thank you. There's Ancient Resonance. Just make sure you play it. And then we can play around with to the back and he might die. I should play a Mortal Trade. I should give up the 1 energy here. Or the two energy over the next 2 turns. I know, but what about Ancient Resonance? I think this has to be worth it. Because now there's no chance of Bog Wurmling dying. Trample Stone is in place. Yup, it's gaming time. I could do something about that, but why not just chunk down the Inquisitor. Oh, I also recycled, so I just didn't get my Ancient Resonance. I'm playing this pretty carelessly, I'll be honest with you, but somehow I think it's going to be okay. Like, it's just, I feel so untouchable in this run. That's what this one really comes down to. I can't conceive of this getting away from me. I'm full healing. I'm healing so much HP every turn. It just seems inconceivable to me. Because of these preserves as well. I could go down here and etch for more, but I'm gonna start, whatever, either way. No, I should etch for more. It actually doesn't make a difference now that I think about it. I don't think it's worth considering. Give me the etchings and then we can go like, draw a card. It's the worst one to hit here. You're at 1 HP. What the hell? That didn't seem right. You know what? I won't complain. That looked a little weird though. It looked a little suspicious, I gotta tell ya. Definitely check the tapes on this one. Where's all these coming from? Where's all this shit coming from, man? Hey, look at that, another excavated ember. How many consumes did I play on this turn? Someone check the tapes. How many consumes did I just play on this guy? How many was that? I think that was like 10 consumes or something like that. Count that shit back to me. What did I just do to him? That card does 20 plus 53. That's 75. It's 73, whatever. It's a shame I had to consume it, but nothing I can do. Actually just playing spells to kill the enemies that have HP. Or sorry, that have any hand. It'd be nice if you could see this more often, I feel like. It's kind of cool. Piercing, holdover, consume. It gets held over because it doesn't get consumed because of Trader's Quill, or not Trader's Quill, wing clippings. Right on. Alright, well this one was very silly. This is another classic run though of if you're strong early you can probably just snowball out of control. Hey, I'm really strong. I'm gonna take everything that's good for me and thin the deck to a point that I like it. Yeah, that seems good. Cool. Very fun. GG, Monster Train. Was that a flawless run? So, not really. Despite how it may look, one, I didn't take Combat 2's trial, and two, I did take damage on these. Don't let the no damage badges fool you. I did take damage, I just heal it back, and Monster Train doesn't tell you if you take damage if you heal it back. But pretty close. Pretty close. So I know I took damage from the Vengeful Shards because I just said I'll just heal it back anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.